In this corner is Claudine. She's got a serious 1-2 combination of spending
I'm a shopaholic.
and messiness.
I am not going to be Holly Homemaker.
In the other corner is her husband Ian, aka the complainer.
Keep it clean, keep it tidy.
Will a new addition to their family bring on a modern-day battle of the sexes? Claudine and Ian are two people who are living proof that opposites most definitely attract. But will the arrival of a baby bring the dueling couple together or force them to put up their dukes? Our panel of birthdays experts will be watching closely over the next 6 weeks. Relationship guru and woman about town, Josie Vogels. Supermom with a watchful eye, Kathy Buckworth. And the man who's always psyched and ready to go, Dr. Irvin Wolkoff. When it comes to work, Claudine and Ian are very contrary. While Ian works with his hands,
I do renovations and construction full-time.
Claudine's job is all about the money. She's a bigwig at a financial company.
I work 7 days a week. I became a workaholic because I was climbing the corporate ladder.
I thought it was okay when I was doing that because that's just the way it had been.
I'm a hard worker and I want to make sure everything's done.
She likes to be in control of everything she does.
And with their first baby on its way, Ian's ladder ain't feeling so sturdy.
Claudine's going to realize that the priorities shift quite a bit. Family's going to come first,
Yeah.
first and foremost.
But I still want to have me.
And that means when the work is done, it's time for some fun.
I've always worked with the philosophy that if I work for my money, I should be able to spend it.
I'm cheap to a certain degree. I like to look for bargains.
I'm a shopaholic.
What are you hiding?
Nothing.
You're lying.
I like to shop all the time.
What do you got?
Outfits?
How many?
Free. I can't help myself.
Let me show you something. Let's go. I just see dollar signs going out the windows. Look at that. It's jammed.
But that's up to 12 months.
Why don't we just wait until she's born and we'll see what we go through on a daily basis?
3 or 4 outfits at least, because she's gonna throw up on them.
At what point do we get to start taking some of this stuff back out?
When she grows out of it. But then you just put more in, right?
That's what I'm worried about. Can we fit 3 more outfits in there?
Yes, once you put the second bar in.
Mr. Fix-It feels he's on the moral high ground.
I've eased off a little bit from the work I used to do. I've stepped back. I've realized that there's more important things than just work, work, work.
Ian doesn't take on too much, where I take on too much. We flip the roles. He is home and cooking. I'm more dedicated and I will throw myself into work. Right.
And the finger-pointing doesn't stop there. Ian wants to clean up Claudine's act. Literally.
I am not domesticated. I don't cook, I don't clean.
The cereal bowl will end up on the side of the counter. It won't be in the sink and it won't be in the dishwasher. And 2 out of 3 places to put it, it doesn't end up where it should be.
The house is going to look like a tornado hit it if Ian doesn't help.
And with the new baby blowing in, Ian's forecast isn't promising.
That'll be my biggest pet peeve. Toys strewn all over the house and clothes everywhere.
I don't know that it's an uh-oh. I think what's happening here is the roles are reversed. But why is that okay for the roles to be reversed for work, but all of a sudden he's saying, how come you don't cook and clean, baby?
Well, roles are no roles. These are 2 very different personalities. And when, like, first rule of relationships, you can't change another person.
Under ordinary circumstances, yeah, they like each other, obviously, and they look like a couple who could find neat things to do together. The bad news is ordinary circumstances are about to go down the drain. And for a guy who's kind of laid back and frugal and likes things neat, he's not going to be happy with a new baby in the house. And for a new mom who likes to be busy with work and likes to shop and doesn't like to clean up, she may be in for a bit of a shock when she finds out what it's like having a baby bomb hit the house.
Well, he's a renovator. He could just make a big closet.
I'm hoping his renovation skills will apply well to the relationship because they're going to need a little more room here.
Ooh, metaphor. Nice.
Thank you, thank you. I took a poetry course once.
made it.
Today's the day that baby Kerrigan joins the crew.
Say hello. Now it's just the three of us, and it'll be interesting.
She was a child that we wanted for so long, and she's finally here. She's gonna get well looked after. She's gonna be our little angel, my little princess, Daddy's little girl. Holy smokes.
Ian's gonna be a great dad. I'm gonna have a hard problem getting her back, I think.
She'll be spoiled with love without a doubt.
I think I'm gonna be the disciplinary one. I'm gonna be the one where it's like, don't get mommy mad because she's scary, where, you know, he's gonna be the protector.
Holy smokes.
There we go. I'm good. Okay, now tell Daddy go get your stuff.
And seeing her new little girl brings out this mama's most basic desire.
She needs new pants.
Oh, that's so cute.
Your pants are too big.
But in this house, unfortunately, it's business before pleasure.
Ooh.
Hey, hon, should I get you the manual?
I have words for you right now. I delivered her.
That's right.
You do all the other stuff.
Claudine's determined to get her way, so she comes out swinging.
We're gonna have to figure out the dishes diaper thing, eh?
I'll do dishes. I've done dishes for 6 years now. I don't mind doing them.
So begins the first round of the baby battle of the sexes.
He likes to think that he's controlling, and I let him think that in some ways.
She knows how she wants to manipulate me, but I think I'm a little bit more intelligent than that.
So you'll do a diaper like in the next...
If you want to do dishes forever, I will do diapers forever.
Ian's up on the ropes.
You do the dishes, because that's just nasty.
Claudine gets her way, so this round goes to Mom.
Your dad's a big fat wuss.
Uh-oh, again.
She has figured, but she's a new mom and she's already trading on that currency. But I carried the baby. I delivered the baby. I
Well,
like it.
to be specific, she said, I delivered her, you do all the other stuff.
I don't have a problem with that.
I think you do all the other stuff suggests a view of this thing that is thermonuclear, if you ask me.
It's the first, what, week or two home with the baby, right? He should be waiting on her hand and foot. So what she also said earlier was Ian helps her with this stuff. And then why is it her ultimate responsibility? Why is he helping her? Why isn't he just doing it? And she'll have a good wardrobe, too.
And she will have a fantastic wardrobe.
What are those clothes, eh? We had a couple of
Crazy.
like canvas bags and some rags when the kids were little, and they outgrew them.
And now you're wearing them.
Exactly.
It's 1 week since the birth, and guess who gets to return to work?
Going back to work, it wasn't extremely difficult. There are times throughout the day that I'm wondering what Kerrigan's doing at that particular point in the day.
You stink. I wasn't jealous that Ian went back to work. I want to go back to work, but I want Kerrigan to come with me. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Hold on, she's not done. I get agitated. You're supposed to save these for Daddy. I just can't sit still. I need to be doing something.
You mean like working or going shopping, perhaps?
She's pretty dead set in taking the year off, but I think that's a bit of a stretch for her.
They have a pool going on at work when I'm gonna come back.
Going, gone. Aha, at last, Claudine's got time to check up on her work.
I really do miss work. I have that mentality where, okay, she's down for a nap, I got 5 minutes to go do an email. We miss you. I know I miss you too. I haven't stopped working. I still talk to work. I'm still doing things for work. That's a problem. Hopefully when I go back full time, I'll be able to balance the two lives out.
I'm sure Claudine has things under control.
Coming back early.
Ian said, this is a much-loved baby. We've wanted her for years. I'm not sure the sentiment is shared.
Not fair. You can work and you can love your job and your work and still love your baby and want to have had a baby. I do not have a problem with her doing that at all, with the emails and things like that, because one of the big complaints
Where's
you
your
find...
crackberry, by the way,
Yeah, I
Kathy?
took it off when the baby was born. One of the things that happens to new moms is that they get that brain mush, you know what I mean? So she's keeping her brain active, she seems happy, she's smiling, she's dealing with the baby. I totally get where she comes from when she says, I feel like I'm not doing anything.
I think it's unreasonable to think that like a woman who works 7 days a week suddenly has a baby and she's
Exactly.
like, oh, mom brain on, work brain off.
After Claudine gets her fix downstairs, it's time for Mama to soak up some baby love.
Are you ready? In the bathtub. Oh, belly rubs. Oi.
Feeling the cabin fever mounting, Claudine decides that she deserves a break today. And wouldn't you know it?
Music box is 25% off. Do you need one?
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you? Look, things I can buy for you.
I wouldn't say I'm hard on her for shopping. You got to set a limit, though, because there's things that aren't necessary.
Baby bonnets up there that are handmade by...
How will she explain these necessities to Ian?
There are some things where I've hidden them, yeah, and that they just happen to appear in the house.
So for now, charge it.
$62.70 altogether.
Just don't tell Daddy.
On the off chance that Kerrigan might blab, tonight these packages sleep with the fishes.
What is this with hiding her purchases in the car? Does this suggest to you an open, understanding relationship with her husband? You buy stuff and then you sneak it out later slowly?
That is such a common thing. So many women I know do that because men don't understand the way that women shop, number one. And I hope my husband isn't watching.
If he is watching, you should know that Josie says she'll lie to you if necessary. Carry on with your
No,
shopping.
see, but I don't hide my purchases, I just hide the bills. So
It's lying.
But if she tells him she was out shopping, he's going to say, how come you weren't doing the laundry?
It's been 2 weeks since the birth. Again, Claudine's home alone with Kerrigan. Today, she has a special welcome home present awaiting her hubby. There's the lucky guy. And so begins round 2.
Place is a zoo.
Well, I'm sorry, I haven't been able to do anything.
Got a little bit of laundry in there to do, eh?
It's a little hard when she's up and down. Have you ever tried to empty the washing machine and holding a baby at the same time?
So there's 6 loads of laundry. How long did that take
6 loads of laundry.
And how long did that take to build up?
Well,
It wasn't a day.
Hers takes
It wasn't
a
2
week
days. Hers takes a week.
to build up. Just builds up in the laundry.
No, you take a week, not her. It's a disaster. Tidying up after yourself and like little tips off of the milk bag. I don't like finding those on the floor or on the counter. They go in the garbage.
He knew this before he married me. That's what I say.
I come home and I gotta clean up, so I'm being mommy when I'm home.
Oh. I'm not going to be Holly Homemaker for you because I'm on
Not asking
maternity
you to be.
leave. I can't see myself being a full-blown stay-at-home mom. I just, at this point in time, cannot see it.
It's not a matter of being Mrs. Housewife, Molly Homemaker. It's a matter of taking pride in your house. Keep it clean, keep it tidy. You're only gonna be able to blame it on her for so long.
But you love me. Right?
I suppose.
That's 2 for Claudine.
Are you beginning to join me in the
No, not at all. That's unfair. Okay, guess who I am? So why don't you clean up the house? What have you been doing all day? Like, he's sitting on the couch when he says it. Get up and clean it yourself.
He can see that work is a priority to her over cleaning. This is not news. It's like, hello, you've been living with it for 6 years. Why are you surprised?
And the fact of the matter is they both need sleep. I don't think we can say one has, needs more sleep than the other. She needs sleep too. Again, I keep going back to this. I know I'm like a broken record. She just had a baby, okay? So she's physically very tired as well. She does probably have time to clean. She should just be honest with them, say, I have time, I'm not doing it.
The battle lines have been drawn, and it ain't getting any better. After a full day's work, Ian is stepping up to the plate. And Claudine? When it comes to Kerrigan's bum, it looks like Mr. Fix-It is on his own. 3 weeks since baby Kerrigan's birth. With Ian's help, the house is spick and span. But Claudine's mind is in Never Never Land.
I'm very organized and very meticulous, but in my own little messy way. Ian can clean up and I get irritated because I don't know where he put stuff and I can't find it and that's not where I left it. What Mommy do with your choo-choo? Mommy always puts it on the end table.
Ian has planned a special day for the family. That is, if Claudine can get out the door.
What's it in on the floor? Okay. There you go.
Mama germs.
Are you ready?
And off they go for a nice relaxing day. Oh, and looky.
Oh my God. Look, little shoes. Oh, shopping.
Easy, big fella.
Look. Look at dresses.
You can look all day long.
But the...
Can't do anything today, so we might as well keep on walking.
Looks like Ian got one. But Claudine's not going down without a fight.
We'll come back shopping when Daddy's at work.
But the next day, it's business as usual.
Okay, I'm off. We'll see ya.
Can you give me 15 minutes? I haven't
For what?
I haven't had a shower in 2 days.
Okay, but I don't have time. I've got to be there in 15 minutes.
Fine, I'll figure it out.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna have to have a bath with her.
How?
Well, I'll put her down, I'll get in the bathtub, I'll pick her up.
Put it on the tiles?
There's a bath mat.
Fine. Sorry, I don't have time.
That's okay.
After Ian heads back to his job site,
Ooh, you're good.
I know.
Claudine finds time for some good old-fashioned girl talk.
April and I get together on a weekly basis.
And just like Claudine, April's itching to go back to work.
I never wanted to go back to work after Emma. After having William, having the two, I want to go back just for sanity.
This is Ian's busy season, so it sounds like I'm convincing Ian, right? Well, how about this? I can go back to work and you take care of Kerrigan.
And with their kids carrying on like this, it's no wonder they want to.
Okay, so this is the reason why, I'd like to go back to work. Yes. Stop. She's crying, I know. She's hungry. Hey. That's why we want to go back to work. There you go.
After finally getting Kerrigan down for a nap, the stage is set for a good old-fashioned gab fest.
Do you want to go out back and have a seat?
Sure, she's fine.
Okay.
And it's Ian she wants to talk about.
How's Ian adjusting to fatherhood and only one working?
He's a little high-strung. Does she sleep enough? Is she sleeping? Don't spoil her too much. Don't do this. Don't do that, Claudine. He's so serious about everything. Relax, Ian. She's here to stay.
What I like about Claudine is that she seems very relaxed for a first-time mother. When the soother fell on the floor, she kind of put it in her mouth and stuck it in his mouth. You don't see a lot of first-time mothers do that. I think that's great. And then she's kind of, relax, take it easy. I like her sort of mannerisms around the baby because I think babies feel that too. I think I like that about her actually, that she's not the one that's all nutty about getting things right and sterilizing everything.
I think maybe she's got some issues around shopping.
I don't think her issue is limited to shopping. I think there are problems there with a sense of entitlement.
She's acting like a man. This is why you have a problem.
Yes, she's acting like a man, and nothing could be sicker for a young mother.
As much as she'd like to, Claudine won't have much time to relax because Kerrigan's christening is coming up.
I need to try this little.
Oh, Grandma's gonna drive you nuts.
Phone would be fine.
So it's Granny and Grandpa to the rescue.
Come on, Kerrigan, let's just see.
I was trying on your christening dress.
Just perfect.
Oh, that's pretty, Mama.
With Kerrigan's wardrobe as right as rain,
Right? Right?
the elders take Claudine on a trip down memory lane.
Oh, her child isn't like her. Slob.
I was slightly spoiled as a child.
Yes,
Yeah, she's spoiled. You had a room that was terrible. She had more stuff under the bed than she had on it.
I even put a snow shovel in there once. And she says, well, what's this for? And I says, to shovel the shit out. Even when you moved out, I still picked up about 2 bags of garbage.
That's a lie!
That's the only difference between this house and our house. Ours is neat and tidy, and yours is all over the place. Of course, I can't.
Dad needs a
Now that she got
What
kids.
is wrong with my house?
Is it made?
The bed made? No.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. There's an idea.
Excellent.
And now that that's taken care of,
I have a suggestion.
Okay.
All the shopping, shop for a maid.
I think the same thing, exactly. Move some money to a cleaning lady.
She's obviously good with servants because you see the parents skittling around there. They were fabulous.
That was very good. I never managed to get that.
No.
They criticize her, but then they ultimately do it, which is kind of what the relationship she has with her husband.
And again, I think it reflects her sort of relaxed personality, because some people can sort of naturally be a bit messy like that, and someone's coming over and they clean up the house like crazy, and don't you think I do that? But she's like, she doesn't care. Come on over. I am who I am. Take me as I am. I think it's great. I think she's just really adjusting to this new life pretty well. I know you don't agree. But
I am who I am is good with strangers and acquaintances. It's not so great with your partner for life and your baby.
She wants to prove she doesn't have time to do the cleaning because she wants to spend her time working. She has to say, I'm choosing to do this type of work instead of that type of work, so sue me.
it's 6 weeks since the birth, and today's the day of Kerrigan's christening. But holy moly, Claudine is the one who needs to repent.
I was out till 2 o'clock in the morning with the girls. Ian had the baby. I felt guilty.
While Claudine contemplates her sins, the family goes inside and the christening begins.
I baptize you in the name of God, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.
The ceremony was gorgeous. It was just the way I wanted it.
And when it's time to leave, Claudine shows why she's the queen of delegation.
What do you need a hand with?
Everything.
Okay, well, I've got a kid in one hand. What do you want me to do with it?
And there's another one.
Mom, can you take some stuff for me?
Please.
Yes, I was getting to that, thanks.
My favorite thing about Ian and Claudine is a universe full of people.
I would like to see them connecting a little more, bonding over the fact that they're new parents to this really beautiful, cute little kid.
And I agree that they need to spend time, maybe just the two of them as well, if they go out. And if they go out, she can buy a new outfit.
Claudine and Ian welcome friends and family for a christening after party.
Look at this bow.
And with Claudine, it looks like little has changed.
Here, we'll pass it around. Oh my goodness.
I think it's way too much.
Okay, this is from the cats.
She won't get to wear everything that gets purchased.
Ooh, sockies. Too cute. Look, you got money. Actually, Mommy got money so she can go buy stuff for you.
So who's the winner in the Get Your Way challenge? Claudine by a landslide. But who's counting?
Having Kerrigan, it's a feeling and an emotion that you couldn't imagine without actually going through it. We had our expectations, and we haven't been disappointed with the expectations yet. Definitely surprises on a daily basis, but again, it's all for the better. Our love it's unconditional. We've got each other, we've got Kerrigan now, and it's strengthened every day when we wake up with her. I'm making her cry.
No, we have not got a cleaning lady in. Yes, I have requested one.
We will never have a cleaning lady.
We will when I go back to work.